Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is JGOD. In today's video, we're going to actually break down 3 different subscribers gameplay, and the overall goal is to help players improve. So if you're watching this and you're a player that wants to improve, make sure you do hit that subscribe button so you can find your way back to the channel, because that's what this channel is all about, helping players get better at Call of Duty. If you do enjoy the video anyway, please remember to hit the like button. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Cool. So for the first one, what we're going to do is just kind of pay attention to what's going on here. So what we're going to see is just kind of taking through the thought process that I have right here. I think there's a lot of teammates that are bunched up there. It looks like a guy got in a gunfight. Someone spawned on him, and there are enemies straight ahead. So we're going to see if he pre-aims. Ends up taking that guy out. Pretty good shot there. And now he's kind of positioned right here. Let's see. There should be people coming out of this left spawn. So good pre-aim there. Peeks it. And it looks like the spawns are almost starting to flip. So it's good that he's going back to rotate to the other side. He's kind of spending a little too much time picking up this weapon here. And then there is a guy coming around the corner. He's a little bit slower sensitivity. I think his sensitivity could probably be upped a little bit. There are like 3 guys behind him. He could have got just like a double or triple kill right now, because he killed that first guy. He would have cycled around and got the other 2. So I think if he would have just turned around, because the acoustic sensor's on, he obviously wasn't looking at the mini map. He saw 2 dots clear as day on the mini map. So we'll kind of see how his map awareness goes going forward. Good little sight line right there, pre-aiming the spot. There's like 5 people coming around the corner. He ends up getting a nice little collat. That's sick. Gets another little collat. He gets a double collat, basically back to back. So pretty good player so far. Obviously the map awareness wasn't there, but he was able to hit some clean shots with the sniper and with the swordfish so far. Missed a shot there, got the second clean up. Spawn tap flip. In my opinion, I would switch to a swordfish, because if the guy jumps around the corner, you want to be able to clean him up. Someone behind him, behind you. Look at the guys coming behind you. Okay, the acoustic sensor, yeah, he's not paying attention to it at all. He's getting pinched. He could have already taken this guy out. Luckily, the guy had a sniper rifle, and the guy wasn't that good, because he would have easily got killed by anyone with a regular gun that was full auto. So an SMG or a rifle would have easily taken him out. Obviously, he got some clean snipes. He sat there a little bit too long. He cleans up this guy, and then the spawns are a little bit wonky right now. There are guys coming from this side, so good he acknowledges that, and then he gets sniped. He kind of stood out in the middle. Personally, I would have gone around the outside towards the right, and then been able to actually try and flank that guy he was shooting at, and at least he would only had to worry about one engagement. Since he kind of peeked into the middle, there was a couple different sight lines that could hit him, and then he ends up getting hit in the back. He's able to line him up. Not missing too many shots other than that one snipe. He's been pretty consistent on landing the bullets. The only issue I've seen so far is map awareness. A bunch of them. He should be pre-aiming. Good little pre-aim there. He would have probably just sat in there. That guy could have died. He's low health. He could have re-engaged, I think, in that scenario, because he landed the first shot. I don't know if that guy had the sniper or not, but he did land it. Dang, he got sniped there. Perfectly good timed little shot with the sniper there. Spawn. These are still his home spawns. You can see his teammate just spawned on him. He has 3 teammates that just spawned on him, 4 teammates that just spawned on him. So this is the heavy weighted spawn side. Dang, he's got to be careful. This guy is sniping. Pretty good sniper on the other side. You don't get much of a chance to react. So good, he's changing route. You can see the mini map. The guy's going to come from behind him. Okay, he did see him this time. All right, I wasn't sure if he'd see him. But yeah, if you're going to run acoustic sensor, you got to pay attention to that thing. Look at, he's getting shot in the back, taking way too long to go ahead and turn around. Picked up somebody else's diamond camo. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. I mean, I don't know what the goal was, and I don't know if this is something he normally does. Obviously, when I look for gameplays of this type, but pretty much what I look for when I'm doing these gameplays is an average gameplay. And what that means is, let's say if you have a 1 KD, the match you're going to turn in should be a 1 KD gameplay. So you should be going like 25 and 20 or 25 and 27. This dude with the snipes on the other team is really good. See what the heck this guy does. That guy still has the annihilator. See right here, I wouldn't use this. I wouldn't use this yet. Wait till you're closer to your streak. Yeah, that's a bad timing on Crash. There's no real reason he needed to use that. I'd wait to have it maybe where you only have like 100, 125 score left, and then I would use it so that you for sure get that UAV. Missed the first shot, but was able to clean it up. Still a good shot. Rushing in, almost died there. Overall, not a bad match. Overall, I think we saw some pretty good gameplay out of this guy. He got hit with those snipes pretty aggressively. I think the biggest issue this player needs to work on is that map awareness. If you're going to run the acoustic sensor, you definitely need to make sure that you're looking at the mini-map. So here we go. We got our second gameplay. We are on, what is it? Firing range night. Let's see how this player moves around the map. They are using the GKS, which in my opinion is not a great gun. He comes out Really doesn't use any kind of jumping or advanced movement there. Like I would have probably tried to jump, especially when you have the GKS. It's an SMG, so it does have a little bit better strafing speed. It is a laser beam, obviously, but my big problem with it is the damage drop off. Right here, he's kind of pinched. I would have kind of backed up, tried to work back weight in my team because it was a 2v1, and with the GKS, it's very hard to actually take a 2v1 because the time to kill is so slow. We'll see what this guy ends up doing. I would have probably, instead of climbing the ladder, a good trick is to actually jump on that little piece of cover right here on the right, and then you could just jump over to this building, because while you're climbing, you're pretty vulnerable, but while you jump on the other thing, you could just mantle it really quickly, and you already be on top and just jump across, so you don't even need to use that ladder. And that's something I gotta get in the habit more of doing, but when I'm watching the gameplay, I can see it's definitely way faster to go the other way. I would have actually just peeked it really quick to see if anyone was coming from that direction, because a lot of times people are looking into that spawn, and that gives you a good opportunity to like just peek it real quick and then get out of the way. So he comes up here, has the suppressor on, no one knows where he's at. There was another guy camping in the corner. I don't know if I'd engage that, but it sucks because he got hit by barbed wire, and the guy, he's right next to him. Oh, what happened? That's just map awareness. He should have known 100% that the guy was still there, because when he got shot at, the guy's dot was up top and it wasn't down below. So I would have gone just back up, pre-aim, and probably wouldn't have been able to get that guy killed because that guy was prone, didn't have a good sight line. Right here, these are a lot of long-range sight lines with the GKS, and I wouldn't normally be pushing these. I'd be trying to close those gaps, and typically you're going to do that by moving around the outside of the map. I wouldn't go through the mid like he just did. Ooh, we got lasered again. So I wouldn't work like in the middle of the map at all. So what ends up happening is when you don't ever want to push the middle of the map because there's way too many angles. Like you could see that he was pushing straight and he was shooting. See how he just mantled right here? Then you jump across. So you would do that technique instead of climbing the ladder. So that was a perfect example of us seeing that particular habit change later on. So obviously the player knows it, but it's about consistency. Even though the guy was shock droned, it didn't even matter. So I wouldn't really walk around pre-aim like that because you walk way too slow. So especially coming out of spawn, he was pre-aiming too hard, knowing that no one was there. He had no clue. Takes that guy out, so that's a good move. Again, I wouldn't use my heal. The TAC 5 boost is basically wasted if he dies without getting a UAV. See how close he ends up getting to this streak. Enemy hackers there. Jumping through mid. Not a good move. Look at where he's getting shot from. Ends up taking this guy out. Luckily, he was able to take him out. Got the UAV, so it's pretty good timing. 50 score. He can go ahead and grab a tag, take that guy out. Almost lost that guy because that guy had body armor, has the counter UAV, so he's picking it up, locking down this area of the map. Obviously the enemies want to lock this area down. The guy's gonna come around. Maybe he can get a shot on him. This is a hard range to hit somebody. Look at that body armor. He broke the guy's body armor, but at that range it's very difficult to get that kill. Oh, good job. The fire melee, I got to get better at doing that too. I know a lot of times that is the way to do it, but sometimes you're just out of range, so it's kind of a matter of closing that distance, hitting them with one bullet. Got snipers nested, or a little blip on the mini-map. I wouldn't have fired at that guy. He gave away his position. Now the guy knows where he's at. I would have closed the distance, especially like I said, with this gun, you do have to make sure that those are closer distance. I wouldn't have probably gone out this door unless he gets lucky that he could have had a lot of opportunity to get killed on the other side. So luckily he didn't get killed there. He gets hit with the little tripwire, able to survive. That guy's just posted up with his rifle. There's a guy right behind you, behind you. Wow, yeah, you can see him on the mini-map. The guy walked out. The guy wasn't that good either. You can see how that guy he almost got turned on. So not a bad spot. I mean, obviously you got to pay attention to the mini-map. As he was walking in, you can see the guy on the mini-map. The little barricade there. Go ahead and mantle. Boom. Good job there. Has a suppressor on. They don't know he's there. Got this other guy. Good strafing. So overall, not a great match. They went 22-15. I think overall, mini-map is another issue. A little bit about maneuvering around the map. It seemed like you're putting yourself in positions that maybe you weren't going to win just because you're using a very, very difficult weapon to use. I mean, it's very easy to use because it has low recoil and stuff like that. But overall, I think you could actually put yourself in better positions where you close those distances and allow you to control the map. You can see that you did your best work when you were actually in buildings and closing those distances. When you were kind of running around and you were hitting through mid, you weren't really going on those streaks. So that's just definitely something you probably got to work on. Let's see what's going on with this one. We got the Auger DMR this time around. And let's see what we got here. Okay. Not so accurate right there. Let's see what he's got going on. Is sniper in this lobby too? Pre-aiming, and good shot there. So this does look like theater mode gameplay. It does look like theater mode. I haven't watched it all the way through, but yeah, it does look like theater mode. Let's see here. Pre-aiming. Good thing with this weapon, it doesn't have recoil, but it does look a little bit funky. Guy was just sitting in that corner. How did he not die to that guy? Another one. I would get up top on the tank. Get up top on the tank. Got hit from behind. Cleaned up. Got a nice little triple kill. Seemed like a map. It seems like people struggle with map awareness. You could see where there was like 3 or 4 guys in that building. And it took them a little too long to realize where everyone was. Kind of hard to tell if the accuracy's off. It does seem a little bit off because it seems like they over aim. Perfect timing right here. Is he gonna get that guy? Okay, there was a guy right behind him. He could have taken that guy out. Guy in the window. And there's a guy camping in the room with the barricade. Those are the hardest players to go up against. Because you got to acknowledge what the problem is. And in that scenario, a lot of times what I do, if I run into one of these types of lobbies, I switch to 0. So I could just throw my little EMP grenade and automatically destroys that. And it just ruins their game plan. Obviously, it kind of sucks because then you can't play your game. But then obviously they can't play theirs. The guy's still in the window behind you. He's just camping in that room. So that's kind of the bad part, because you're leaving yourself to get shot in the back. I wouldn't leave this part so open. He'd end up being able to turn around. Pretty sure the accuracy's off. There's got to be something off. Even though he's doing well, 3.33 KD, the accuracy doesn't feel right. Guys in the window, not pre-aiming it at all. Yeah, I see the accuracy seems off. How he just looks around wildly. It just seems way too off to me. There's 3 guys in the window camping with the little barbed wire. At least 2 guys in the window. So he's got to watch out because they're going to be waiting. Good job there. Teammate was able to clean up the kill. Right side. Personally, I would push around the right side. Hits the shots with the swordfish, so that's a good thing. See, so he wanted to switch to something that was a little bit different. Probably is a little more accurate with, because the DMR, he was missing way too many shots. But he's had 2 reactor cores, and that guy's been in the building the entire time. So you can't let people control the map like that. Guy middle of the map, you got to turn on that dude. Guy middle of the map, he just took out 2 of your teammates. Wow, he just missed them completely. He's gonna get hit to the left. Coming out. Good shot there. Aimed a little bit low, but still landed the shots. More people there. The guy loves that spot. I would go for a flank. You keep heading straight on. You got to go around the right side or around the left side. You can't continue to go through the exact same way. You got to change your plan. Barricade still there? Nope. Okay, it's all gone. Jumped out the window without even checking it out. Guy on the left. Ooh, yeah, the reaction to the mini-map is no one's in the area. What is he doing? Oh, man. Poor use of specialist ability. There should be a guy coming around the backside. Did he flip? Spawns? Nope, there's still one next to your teammate. There's 2. Good shots there. There's another one. Teammate's looking at in the window. Okay, you guys should potentially flip spawns. Let's see if someone spawns there. So that guy could potentially hit him in the flank. Missed shots. Too many shots. Got hit. Yeah, he should have won that gunfight. I would play around. Make sure you watch my accuracy video on the 5 tips for better accuracy, or the 5 things you're not doing that you should be doing with accuracy. They're both on the channel. I think your accuracy just a little bit off. Obviously, you're a decent player because you're a positive KD, pretty overall good match. But at the end of the day, I think there's a lot of opportunity, especially with this map awareness part. Not a bad match at all. I mean, I think there's a lot you can improve on. It was like a 3 KD, 2.89 with a 26-9 match. So I think there was a ton of opportunity for more kills. I think you can go on longer streaks. I think positioning and map awareness are going to be huge for you. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the breakdowns. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to get better at Call of Duty. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.